Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and surprising coins in American history, the 1 cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another old penny. But what if I told you that some 1 pennies are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars today? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know the full story, the history, and exactly how to tell if the 1 cent coin in your collection could be worth a small fortune. Transition sound. Narrator, let's begin with the history behind the 1 cent coin. The year 1900 marked an important transition period for the United States 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. Just 1 year earlier, in 1982, the United States Mint made a major change in the composition of the penny. For more than 2 decades before 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper, containing 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to the rising cost of copper during the late 1970s and early 1980s, it became too expensive for the government to continue minting coins with that much copper, so, starting in mid-1982, the mint switched the composition to a core of 97.5% zinc and only a thin outer layer of copper. This made each coin much cheaper to produce. By 1983, the new zinc-based pennies were fully in circulation. Every penny made that year, including those from the Denver Mint marked with the letter D, was made of this new zinc composition. Visual suggestion, show close-up of both copper and zinc pennies side by side. Narrator, now here's where things get really interesting. Although all the 1 cent pennies were supposed to be made from zinc, some rare errors occurred. A few coins were accidentally struck on leftover copper planchets from 1 These rare mistakes are known as the 1 copper penny errors, and they are worth an incredible amount of money today. Collectors and coin experts have identified only a small number of these rare 1 copper pennies in existence, making them one of the most sought-after coins for modern collectors. Transition sound effect. Narrator, let's talk about the design of the 1 cent coin. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His design first appeared on the penny in 1900 and has been one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. Above Lincoln's head is the phrase "In God We Trust," to the left is the word liberty, and to the right is the date 1 followed by the small letter D, which indicates that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, the coin displays the image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. If you look closely at the very center of the memorial, you can even see a tiny image of the Lincoln statue inside, symbolizing the great president's lasting legacy. Narrator, now, let's move to the value and worth of the 1 cent penny. If you have a regular 1 cent penny made from zinc, in circulated condition, it's generally worth just its face value of 1 cent. However, if it's in uncirculated condition, such as one that has never been used and remains shiny and bright, it can be worth anywhere from 25 cents up to a few dollars depending on its grade and condition. But here's where things get exciting. The rare 1 cent copper penny error is worth an enormous amount of money in soon. One of these coins was discovered and sold for over 1,000 yuan at auction. Some experts estimate that if another high-quality example were found today, it could sell for even more, possibly exceeding $20,000 or more, depending on the grade and demand among collectors. Visual suggestion. Zoom on coin weighing scale showing 7.1 grams. Narrator, so how can you tell if you have one of these rare copper versions? The easiest way is by weighing your penny. A normal zinc 1 cent penny weighs about 2.5 grams, while a rare copper version weighs around 3.1 grams. If your coin weighs closer to 3.1 grams, you might just have one of the rarest pennies ever made. Be sure to use a precise digital scale, because that difference of just 0.6 grams could be worth thousands of dollars. Narrator, let's talk about the production and circulation numbers. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced an astonishing 6,467,199,428 1-cent coins. That's more than 6 billion pennies released into circulation. Because of this massive number, most 1 cent pennies are common and easy to find, even today. You can still spot them in your pocket change, coin jars, or even in old piggy banks. However, with so many coins produced, there was also a higher chance of minting errors occurring, and that's how a few of those rare copper planchets slipped through the system. Narrator, now let's explore the collectability and interest of this coin among collectors. Even though the 1 cent penny is not considered rare in general, coin enthusiasts love searching for it because of its fascinating story and the possibility of finding that valuable copper version. It's a favorite for coin roll hunters who sort through thousands of pennies looking for errors, variations, and rare minting mistakes. If you enjoy coin collecting, the 19 penny is a great reminder that even the smallest coins in your pocket could hold incredible hidden value. Narrator, so let's recap what we've learned today. The 19 1-cent coin was part of a major change in U.S. coinage, shifting from copper to zinc. While most of these coins are worth just a penny, a small number of rare copper errors exist that can be worth thousands of dollars. The regular zinc coin weighs 2.5 grams, while the rare copper error weighs 3.1 grams. With over 6 billion coins made, these pennies are still everywhere, but among them may lie a hidden treasure waiting to be found. So next time you're going through your change, don't overlook those old pennies. Take a closer look, weigh them carefully, and you might just discover a EL-BASND copper penny worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time.